And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, for the second part of our double header here tonight at Parkland High School. We got the same game, but boys. So we got Nazareth boys against the Parkland boys. Parkland is 16-5, and they had just been on a little losing streak to Executive and Central, but besides that, they have been pretty dominant this season. Obviously, the main and the vocal point of this Parkland team is Nick Koval. Nick Koval is the all-time. He just received the all-time scoring record here at Parkland, passing Sami Oreo. And I believe he's almost close to 2,000 points. So. This Parkland boys basketball team is at their best when they are balanced. They got a lot of talent, but the problem that they tend to hit is when there's no balance. Nick Koval is a very, very talented player committed to Davidson, but when it's just Koval, they seem to get in trouble. You got to have the full team contributing, and they do an amazing job at that. And that's why they've been so dominant in these past couple years, because they got an amazing cast around Koval. Zaire Smalch is very dominant inside, and they have many, many shooters. Also, senior Jaden Thomas has been dominant this year for the Trojans, a big part of their success. And if you join me, and there's Zaire Smeltz there, he will have to have a productive night to beat this Nazareth team. But if you join me during the football season, you'll see a couple of familiar faces here on the court tonight. You will recognize Luke Spang, the quarterback. And if you don't know Luke Spang, he's on the way to Muhlenberg to continue his football career. As you see him just coming out. And then eventually, number 13 there, Robbie Roosh, we saw on the football field. And eventually we might see Connor Johns, the dominant wide receiver, heading to UPenn to continue his football career. So there's a lot of athletes on this Parkland boys basketball team, and on the girls team, but just a lot of athletes. But that's what you need in a basketball program. You want athletic kids who are winners and competitors. And for Nazareth, Mason Keener for Nazareth played on their football team, and he is going to Lafayette to continue his career. So very, very talented player. Many D1 offers for Mason. Parkland, and the tip will go out of bounds right away. So, kind of weird start to this game. So Nazareth will get the ball first to start off this game. Mason Keener setting it up. Inside pass. Bowling his way in. Setting up the offense is Keener again. Trying to stay calm in this Parkland gym environment. It can get electric. Parkland prime pressure here on defense. Forcing Nazareth to start their offense out. Nazareth, this first possession for Nazareth is taking the almost first minute of this quarter. So now they will drive baseline and just kick it out again. Mason Keener with the ball. Good defense here by Parkland, but Nazareth just not able to find the lane. Good defense. If this was college ball, there would be a 30-second shot clock violation long time ago for the Eagles. But there's no shot clock here, so they can take as long as they want. Drive here and get the layup is good. So after a long first drive there for the Nazareth Blue Eagles, the Trojans will get the ball back, but they're up 2, or they're down 2 already. Jaden Thomas to Spang, to Koval. Keener's on Koval. He will have a hard job tonight if he's the one on Koval. Foul there on the ground. Jaden Thomas tried to pump fake and drive. Like I said, Thomas is senior. He's been very productive this season and able to contribute for the Trojans, a big part of their success. Like I said, when this Parkland roster is balanced, that's when they're at their best. Moving the ball around. Inside to Smaltz. Smaltz looking for something. Passes it to Kova, but it gets dropped, and Nazareth will get the ball back. So Nazareth up 2-0. Let's see if they take a lot of time with the clock here again. Look to get the basket. Spang on Keener. Look how high Parkland is forcing them to start their offense, trying to not let them drive. From what I can tell, this Nazareth team is very quick, but Parkland's quick too. It's going to be a fast-paced game. Mason Keener driving, but gets nothing, keeping his dribble. Nice job keeping his dribble there. And again, Nazareth is taking a lot of time with the clock there. They're looking for a quality shot. Parkland's playing amazing defense and not allowing them to get to the basket whatsoever, and not allowing them to get any looks. And again, if there was a shot clock, it would have went off a long time ago. And a turnover here. Smaltz will get it. Lose controls of the ball. 3. And the three is good. Mason Keener with the ball, but it will be on the ground and there will be a jump ball. Timeout here as Nazareth is looking just to calm down in this hostile environment. You don't want to get rattled here if you're Nazareth. Don't want to get panicked. Okay. All right. So Nazareth's taking a timeout to kind of calm down. You don't want to let Parkland go on a run here. Mason Keener driving. His shot will be blocked. Rebound to Zaire Smelts out to Koval. Koval to Spang. Trying to have a fast pace here. Shot from Jaden Thomas, no good. Fast-paced game here. The Blue Eagles driving, kicking. And 2-point shot buried. So now Parkland on the ball again. Spang. Spang with the 3-point shot, no good, but rebound. Rebound by Robbie Roosh. Koval will rip and drive. Shot is good. Nice mid-range shot from Koval. Nothing but net. And Koval's such a prolific scorer. Suarez going to Davidson. Parkland applying pressure on defense here. Nazareth driving, getting the shot. Nazareth is not going to give up whatsoever in this game. They want to win. They're up for the challenge. And Zaire Schmaltz with the layup. Nice cut. Parkland responding right back as Nazareth is attacking. Some full court pressure from Parkland causing a turnover for the Eagles. Kick to Koval. 3 is good for Koval. Nazareth is panicking and they're calling a timeout. This is exactly what Nazareth doesn't want. They don't want to get panicked in this environment. They don't want to turn the ball over. Parkland applied a full court press, and that's what caused a turnover and a 3-point play. Only a 4-point lead right now by Parkland, but you want to try to not let that lead go out too far, and if they go on a run, it can go far too quickly. As I mentioned, if you were joining me in the girls' game, I mentioned basketball is a game of momentum and it's a game of runs. You don't want the other team to get out too far. So Parkland, with 2 minutes remaining in this first quarter, Parkland will still be pressing in the full court, trying to panic this Nazareth offense and not allowing them to drive to get an easy bucket. Nazareth driving here and kicking. Again, no opportunity to get the easy bucket. And layup there for Nazareth. That's how they will respond. And Nazareth is not going to give up here. They keep on driving. They keep on looking for that open shot. They're going to be patient. That's what they're doing. They're being patient until they get an open look. Koval again fires. No good. Little off there from Koval. Keener with the rebound. Nazareth's ball. Under a minute remaining in this first quarter. Mason Keener looking for a lane. Great defense here by the Parkland Trojans. Drive here, and there will be a foul on the ground, and Nazareth will take the ball out. So, clock winding down in this first quarter. 30 seconds remaining. Parkland's going to apply pressure. Almost a turnover there. And Nazareth will drive and a rebound there by the freshman Blake Nassery. The freshman Nassery has been impressive here for the Trojans and has contributed very much. Turnover here for the Trojans with 15 seconds remaining in this first quarter. Keener with the drive, no good, but the Nazareth Blue Eagles will get the board for the shot. All tied up 10-10. 5 seconds remaining. Colville pulled up. No good. But Zaire Smalch gets the board and no good again. Trojans missing some shots there at the very end, and Nazareth making some shots, trying to staying in this game. Not getting rattled in this environment. 10-10. Again, this is a very fast-paced game here. It's gonna go quick. Both of these teams, I can already tell, looking to push the ball, looking to score buckets, looking to get the win. If you're Nazareth, it's all about staying with Parkland, not letting them get too in front, not getting too scared in this environment. With the Trojan pack, it can get a little bit frustrating there when you got all those kids behind the basket mocking you. Parkland bench is pretty deep too, as you'll see a lot of rotations coming in and out. And we'll start this second quarter here at Parkland High School. Josh Povil over to inside. And Zaire Smalch with the layup. Nice ball movement there for the Trojans, and they're going to stay in the press. This is very nice offensive possession there for the Trojans. Kick out. Air ball. Zaire Smalch with the rebound. Colville trying to push the pace a little here. Right back to Zaire Smalch to Colville. Inside. Shot is no good. Mason Keener bringing up the ball here for the Eagles. Nazareth setting up the offense. Trying to find a quality shot. Taking their time, being patient. Keener drives and gets the layup. Keener with the quick lay. Now Parkland will have to respond. Game's tied 12-12. And layup there is good for Jaden Thomas. Jesse Roos. Roos is just an athlete. Dominates on the football field and on the court. And 3 there for Nazareth. And Nazareth will take the 15-14 lead. Wow, this is like a pinball machine. Just going back and forth. Zaire Smalch will try a 3. No good. Roos tried to get the rebound, but tipped it out of bounds. So Nazareth will take possession and look to take an even bigger lead than just 1 point. Parkland still in their press. Nazareth quickly trying to drive. Spin move, and the shot is good. Wow, what a shot there from Mason Keener puts Nazareth up 3. Blake Nassery to Zaire Smaltz. Nassery again. Koval out to Nassery. Nassery will shoot. No good. Parkland has missed their last couple shots here. You got to think the 2 back-to-back losses is now in their head. Nazareth, again, being patient, looking for a quality shot. They have the lead of 3. 17-14. 4 minutes and 30 seconds remaining in this first half. Nice defense here by Parkland, but Parkland's Josh Pulver. And looks like there'll be a foul here. Alright, and there will be a foul, and that will send Nazareth to the line. That is Nazareth Cena Raymond. Cena Raymond. He will make the first. Jaden Thomas back in for the Trojans. Raymond will attack the second shot. Misses the second, so Parkland will get the rebound. Nazareth up 4 with 4 minutes remaining in this first half. Connor Johns in for the Trojans. Koval driving baseline, gets nothing. There's Smaltz. Koval driving baseline again. Turnover here. Nazareth, Mason Keener pushing pace for the quick layup there. Parkland's down 6. Parkland's got to respond here. Nazareth has been striking quick, making sure to not panic. They're keeping this game in control. Jaden Thomas attempts a 3. No good. Parkland needs to take their time, get a quality shot. Kind of look what Nazareth's doing. They're looking for quality shots. They're not panicking. Jaden Thomas will attempt another 3. No good. 0 for 2 for Thomas on that possession. Nazareth will get the ball back. Down 20-14. Parkland still in the full court press. Trying to get the Blue Eagles to panic, but they're acting quick. Keener. Quick drive here, no good. Koval driving. Or Koval getting an outlet pass. Straight to... there was a foul on that. And that will send... couldn't quite tell who it is. I believe that will send Jaden Thomas on the line. Saw Koval trying to push the pace there quickly in transition. Thomas will have a chance to knock down both shots, and he knocks down the first one. And Smaltz will check back in for the Trojans. Thomas makes a second, and that cuts the deficit for the Trojans of 4. Parkland still in the full court press, applying pressure. Nazareth has not panicked whatsoever in this game, has not been fazed by this environment, nor Parkland's tenacious defense. Connor Johns. Drive here. And it looks like he traveled. So it'll be a turnover here for Nazareth. That is what Parkland's looking for. Turnovers and then a quick bucket. Let's see if they can do that. Koval's going to set up the offense. Spang. Koval. There's Smalls back to Spang. Koval with the quick shot. 3 is good for Koval. Nick Koval's. This is when Nick Koval signs in the EPC tournament. And when pressure is there, he will rise. That's what stars do. 2 minutes remaining in this half. Nazareth up 1 now. Parkland cutting the deficit. 20-19 with 2 minutes remaining. Nazareth will take a shot. No good. Rebound Smaltz. This is what Parkland needs. Jaden Thomas will drive. Layup is no good. Parkland needs to stop those defensive stands, and then they need to get buckets. They weren't able to convert that defensive stop there to a bucket, but now they're in that zone. Now they're in that press again. Nazareth is breaking it easily. And it'll be a layup that's fouled, sending Nazareth to the line. And now it'll be Reeman again sent to the line for Nazareth. No good on his first attempt at a foul shot. I'm really impressed by Nazareth's performance here so far in this game. Not being panicked by this Parkland team. Not being panicked by the star power on this team. Just coming into this environment, staying calm, and competing. That's what sports are all about. Living in the moment and competing. EPC tournament is tough. Jaden Thomas to Koval. Koval will attempt a deep 3. That is good. What a shot from Koval. I mean, I think Koval's going to Davidson because they wanted to be like Steph Curry, who's from Davidson. He's already got the shot. Nazareth trying to respond quickly. Mason Keener driving. And it looks like there will be a foul on the ground. Nazareth's being aggressive and driving to the hoop. So I think that was a jump ball, but the possession will stay with Nazareth. So 50 seconds remaining in this half. Trojan Pack is trying to help their boys stay in this game. They're up 1. Koval bringing the ball up. Jaden Thomas finding the lane and driving. He kicks it out to Koval. Koval for 3 again. No good that time. Almost. $30 seconds left in this half. Nazareth with the ball. They looked a little panicked right now. And don't know what the call was there. But Nazareth will maintain possession. Ten seconds left. Nazareth trying to go into halftime. Up. Shot's no good, but they'll get the rebound for the shot. I don't know if the shot actually counted, as it was right at the buzzer. And they're going to say it was no good. So Parkland is going to go in halftime with a 1-point lead over the Blue Eagles. But I don't think Parkland's going to be all too satisfied with how they performed in the first half. Nazareth is being aggressive, and Parkland is being the one that's being a little bit tentative of driving and not getting the quality shots. Nazareth's taking their time and getting quality shots to stay in this game. A lot of athletes on this court tonight, and that's the beauty of just the game. And now we will have the Parkland dance team perform. And we will watch the jazz band perform here now after a beautiful performance from the dance team. Alright, so welcome back. And Parkland is only up 1 right now over the Nazareth Blue Eagles. And we have about 2 minutes left until we get back into this action. But my takeaway from that first half is Nazareth is really trying to drain the clock and not let the ball get in Nick Cole's hands. I mean, that seems like a pretty good strategy, and that's kind of what I would want to do if there was somebody who was almost at 2,000 points. So, but it's working for them. I mean, they have limited Parkland to only 22 points in the first half, which, like, that has to be a low for Parkland right now. 22 points is typically what Nick Koval scores in a game, so definitely a low for the Trojans, as this is not only is Nick Koval scores more than that, but they also spread the ball around a lot of scoring in all aspects of this roster. I mean, Zaire Smaltz is usually a little more productive, and I mean, all these players on teams are usually draining threes left and right, but Nazareth is keeping the ball out of their hands and not really allowing them to have opportunities to score in that way because they're draining the clock. So, I mean, it's a smart strategy by Nazareth, but we'll see with Parkland how they adjust and what they're going to do to try to stop that and try to just keep this 1-point lead that they have in the halftime. I think that they need to just try to pressure them as much as they can to commit turnovers so they can get the ball. I mean, the last 2 games have been very tough for Parkland, as they lost to Central 50. They lost to Central 57-71 at Central away, and that was also a doubleheader. And then they lost in the hoop group matchups at Parkland. They lost to Executive Academy 42-44. So I'm sure that was a pretty heartbreaking win. But I mean, I wonder if that's in their heads a little bit right now, as they're only up 1 point coming out in the second half. But Nazareth, they've lost their past 4 games, and they're 10-8. So Parkland 16-5. You think they'd be dominating this game a little more right now than just a 1-point lead? So we'll see how Parkland responds here. Nick Koval with the ball. Bang Thomas. Koval. Trying to heat up here. Thomas with the ball out to Roosh. Over to Spang. Spang driving out to Thomas, almost out of bounds. Thomas drives baseline. Spang and a Smaltz. Smaltz no good. Parkland's going to get Koval and Zaire Smaltz going here. Zaire Smaltz can really dominate when he's in the zone. And so can Koval. Nazareth again trying to just take time at that clock. Holding the ball. Keener driving. Keener kicking. Back out. Again, they're just restarting. I mean, this is why there's a shot clock in the college and NBA level, but unfortunately right now, that's only a thought in Parkland's head. Nazareth driving, kicking out. 3-point attempt is no good, but Parkland doesn't get the rebound. When Nazareth is taking that much time, you gotta make sure to get the rebounds and boxed out. If Parkland's not gonna get the rebounds, they might lose this game, and it's going to be hard with how Nazareth is just draining this clock. Drive from Keener, back out, kick. No good, but Parkland does get the rebound. Koval looking to push, and a turnover by Koval. And a quick layup there for Nazareth off the Koval turnover. Koval. Thomas is fouled there on the ground. So Parkland's now down 1, 23-22. Bruce to Spang. Koval driving baseline. Looking to Spang. Spang driving, and another turnover. And they're going to get another point off turnovers. That's 4 points off those 2 turnovers. And now Parkland is down 3. That is one thing they cannot do. When you have Nazareth draining the clock, you cannot have a turnover. Parkland moving the ball around. Koval driving. Tough shot, no good. That shot looked kind of forced. You gotta calm it down if you're Parkland. You can't let this game slip away. Again, basketball is a game of runs and a game of momentum. And a foul here by Spang. Nazareth will have the ball. Nazareth moving the ball around quickly. Floater no good. Fighting for the rebound is Schmaltz. And it looks like it'll be out of bounds. Nazareth's ball. Nazareth is being very aggressive and fighting for every rebound and every opportunity they can get to look to the basket. They don't want to lose. Nick Koval forcing to lose the ball. Forcing Nazareth to lose the ball, but they'll get it back quickly. Unable to force a turnover there. Parkland playing good defense. Nazareth taking their time, being patient. Another almost turnover. Nazareth still has the ball. Keener scrambling all around like he does in the football field. Will dribble handoff and shot no good for Nazareth. Smalls with the rebound to Nassery. Nassery to Koval with the hard lay. Almost looks like a walk there. But Nazareth will get the rebound and try to respond quickly. And I think they're going to call Nassery for a foul there. Parkland down 3, 25-22. As Spang will check back in. Jaden Thomas will take a break. Mason Keener driving and kicking. Again, Nazareth is just being patient, looking for quality shots, trying to drain the clock out and keep the ball out of Nick Koval and this Parkland offense's hands. Nice drive for the lay there for Nazareth. Nazareth up 7 now, or up 5, excuse me. Parkland needs to answer right now and get a stop on defense and a bucket. Nassery will get it into Zaire Smaltz. Shot is no good, but I think Zaire Smaltz will be sent to the line. Chance for Smaltz to keep Parkland in this game. Smaltz made 1 and 2, so Parkland down 3. Or no, Spalts Bay Bills. Excuse me. And quick turnover here. And Spalts will get it right back for the in-one. Nice play there by Parkland. To be now down 1. An opportunity to tie this game up. That's what the press is for, to get those quick turnovers and shots. Beautiful execution there by Parkland. Nice pass for Blake Nassery too. Smalls to complete the in-one, and he does. Converts the in-one. Parkland will go right back to its press. Game tie 27-27. Like I said, momentum swings. Nazareth quickly getting up court and getting the late answer. 29-27. Koval fires deep 3. Splash. What a shot from Koval there. Nothing but net. Put Parkland up 1. 30-29. That's how Parkland's got to do it. Not giving up, but neither are the Blue Eagles. 2 minutes and 16 seconds remaining in this third period. Parkland's up 1. I think that both of these teams are being very aggressive. Parkland has really not had many opportunities with the ball not really in their hands because Nazareth is draining the clock so much. You see them driving and then kicking, not really on purpose, I think. I think it's really just to drain the clock. Parkland's just making sure to limit turnovers, not letting Nazareth to get those extra points. And when Nazareth is on offense and draining that clock, the key is, and this is what Parkland has been doing, to just play good defense, try to limit their scoring opportunities like they are, and then to respond with a bucket, and that's what they've been doing. This press has worked so far for Parkland. Nazareth able to break the press there quickly there, but Mason Keener no good on the layup for Nazareth. Coleman with the rebound. Roosh. Koval. Quickly to Nassery. Nassery back at the Koval. Koval for 3, no good. Just a little bit off the mark there for Koval. Parkland's got to get back quickly. Stop Nazareth from converting easily. Nazareth will get offensive board, put it back up, but no good. I think they'll a jump ball. So jump ball, stay with Nazareth. Keener with the ball. Again, Nazareth being patient. As you can see, Nazareth is just taking their grand old time. Shot no good for Nazareth. Parkland with the rebound. Gotta look to get a bucket here. Up 1 with a minute remaining in this third quarter. Koval setting up the offense. Pulver over to Koval. Drops Pulver. Now Parkland's the one taking their time. 35 seconds remaining in this third quarter. Parkland taking their time. They want to take the last shot. Koval's going to stay there. Just hold it for a little bit. Take a deep breath. Being patient, looking for that last shot. 15 seconds remaining. Gotta look to score now. Koval gets the ball right back after he passed it, but it's a turnover for Parkland. And off the transition, there's a foul on the ground with 4 seconds remaining. That was just a weird sequence of events. Parkland had the ball with a minute remaining, and they drained the clock all the way down to 15 seconds, and then on a quick turnover. That's just poor execution by the Parkland Trojans, not what you want. And now I think the officials will take a moment to discuss what just happened, because there was a foul on the transition of that play after the turnover. Parkland still up 1, 30-29. It's been that way for a while. Looks like Nazareth will keep the ball here. Yeah. Have to get a quick shot off here. Keener. Heave. Oh, and what a... I don't know if it's... I think it's going to count. Looks like they're looking at something. But what a heave from Keener, even if it didn't count at the end of the clock. Looks like it won't. 2 seconds on the clock. 2.5 seconds. Inside. Let's see if Nazareth can get a shot, and they will. So Nazareth to end the third quarter will get a layup, and it will be 31-30 Blue Eagles. So Parkland let up a quick score with 2 seconds remaining. Now they find themselves down 1. This game has been like a tennis match, back and forth, back and forth. Each team refusing to give up, each team refusing to let the other team get 2 out in front. I mean, this is a quarterfinal game in this Parkland home gym environment. It's a very hostile environment. And in this in the quarterfinals, EPC quarterfinals, you know that Nazareth came to compete. Nazareth came to win. So did Parkland. But Nazareth seems to have something, a little underdog mentality here. It will be Parkland's ball to start this fourth quarter. Last quarter of this ball game. And looks like it's gonna come down to the wire. Maneuvering his way in was Koval, and I think there might be a foul there. Looks like there was a timeout. Never mind, not a foul, but either way, timeout. We'll reset. I think they called a timeout so they didn't lose possession of the ball, because I think it was a jump ball and it would have been, Koval was on the ground, it would have possibly been another turnover, so. I mean, Parkland has been the back-to-back EPC champs, so I think they definitely are looking to get back to that, and I think the Nazareth Eagles are trying to stop them. I do know that the Nazareth Eagles were who Parkland beat last year in the EPC tournament for the championship, and I believe the year before that. So, very familiar foes, and these are common enemies in the Blue Eagles and Trojans. So full court pressure here from the Trojans again in this fourth quarter. It's been an all-out defensive effort for the Trojans here tonight. Nazareth's just been scrambling, draining the clock, keeping the ball away from Parkland. It's like a game keep away. Keep it away from Nick Koval and the Trojans. Again, almost a minute off the shot clock, off the clock from this possession. If this is Nazareth's plan, they're executing it perfectly. Drive for Keener. And I don't know what the call was, but there will be no bucket in Parkland's ball. Nick Cole will bring the ball up. Shot, no good. Rebound goes to Nazareth. Nazareth out quickly in transition. Shot is no good, and now Parkland will have the ball. Nick Koval with the rebound. Thomas to Koval. Back to Thomas. Just looking to get a good opportunity. Koval pump fake, no. Nothing there, he'll drive and no good. Zaire Smalls with the rebound, but no good. Missed opportunities there for Parkland. 6 minutes remaining, Nazareth still up 1. Nazareth driving. Shot is no good, but they got the offensive rebound. That's what Parkland cannot allow. You're just taking more time with the clock, and you're down 1 right now. You need the ball. Can't allow Nazareth to get the offensive rebounds. Again, just look how Nazareth's draining the clock out. Each tick is time. Less time for Parkland to score. Parkland applying pressure. 5 minutes remaining in the 4th quarter. I mean, Parkland's been playing great defense. It's just Nazareth is not turning the ball over, so they're just keeping the ball and draining the clock. Mason Keener scrambling around. And it looks like there'll be a foul there on the Trojans. Almost 1 minute and 30 seconds on that possession for the Nazareth Blue Eagles. I mean, this is just ludicrous. And Parkland will still not have the ball. It'll still be Nazareth's ball. So they'll even have more time to take it. They'll even get the opportunity to take more time off the clock. Looks like the officials will meet about this call, and it will remain Nazareth's ball. Parkland still down 1. 31-30. Don't know what the confusion here is from the officials, but it looks like they got it all settled out. And we'll get back to the action. Keener with the ball inside, spin move. Shot is blocked by Zaire Smalls. He said, no, not in my house. So Nazareth still with the ball. They've had the ball for like the last 2 minutes in this quarter. Nazareth driving, kicking again. And Parkland is unable to get the ball back. And a drive and foul there. Parkland applied too much pressure and he just ripped through and took it to the hoop. And it will send, I think it is, send Raymond to the line again. First one's good, so Nazareth will go up 2. And he makes a second. So Nazareth up 3 now with 4 minutes remaining. How will Parkland respond? Nazareth took like 2 minutes off that time, off the clock there in that one possession. Shot from Thomas. No good. Rebound by Roosh. Spang takes it out. They got to settle down. Don't be taking easy shots. And a deep 3 there from Robbie Roosh. That's how you respond there, Trojans. So now there's 3 minutes and 30 seconds remaining. The game tied 33-33. Good response by the Trojans. Nazareth taking it to the hoop quickly and getting a layup. 3 minutes remaining, 35-33. How will Parkland respond? Being patient, getting a quality shot. Nick Koval to Thomas. Thomas driving, penetrating. Spang looking inside. Zaire Schmeltz for the layup. It's all tied and timeout. We got a tie ball game, folks. This game has been like a tennis match, like I said earlier, back and forth. Teams look pretty even now in this EPC quarterfinal matchup. The Trojans got to keep on executing like how they just did. I like how Nazareth was able to get buckets and they were able to drain a lot of time off the clock. But Parkland didn't get scared. They didn't freak out. They just were calm, were patient, and they took their time to get a quality good shot and score. Not allowing Nazareth to just drain the clock and get a bucket and then a stop on defense. That's what they don't. That's what cannot happen. That's what Nazareth wants. 35-35. 2 minutes and 40 seconds remaining. Parkland still in this press. Trap here. And he'll able to get it away, but almost a turnover. Keener with the ball. Keener driving. Looking for someone to kick to, and he finds it. Pulver falls to the ground. And Nazareth will reset with 2 minutes remaining, so already 40 seconds off the clock. Good defense here by the Trojans. I mean, Nazareth is just passing the ball over. Drive here for Nazareth. And they'll miss. Rebound by Pulver. Koval will bring it up. 1 minute and 30 seconds remaining. Still a tied ball game as Nazareth was not able to get a bucket. Parkland's got to take their time here. Get a quality shot. And looks like there's going to be a timeout here. I think it was Parkland's timeout. Smart timeout. Got to come up with a plan. You don't want to waste this possession. You need to get a bucket here to take the lead with 1 minute and 25 seconds remaining. We're still tied up 35-35. Would be one fun of a night if this one was headed into overtime, huh? Parkland has been battling all season, but they have a 6-5 record. And as I mentioned earlier, 2 of those games were lost this past 2 games. So really, they were only lost 3 games until the past, 2 games. So Parkland's been able to compete, and they've been competing all season. They've been very dominant. And as you can see here, they aren't struggling, but this Nazareth team is giving Parkland a heck of a challenge here. And it's still tied. Spinning out to Thomas, to Koval. Now Koval's going to take his time. Set up the offense, get a quality shot. Keep on repeating it, but that's what they're looking for. Koval and Thomas here is going to pass it back and forth till they can drain some clock off. Thomas is going to stand there a little bit. 1 minute remaining. 35-35. Koval just driving and giving it to Thomas. Playing a game of monkey in the middle here. I mean, this is a little bit of Nazareth getting their own medicine with Parkland just holding for a final shot. I mean, Nazareth fans are being very upset with this, but Parkland is doing the same thing that Nazareth's been doing, and it looks... I mean, Parkland just learned about watching Nazareth, so I don't know what their fans are upset about, but Parkland just wasted 30 seconds on the clock now. So 30 seconds remaining. Parkland still holds possession. I think Nazareth called a timeout because they didn't want any more time to go off the clock. But like again I said, Nazareth's getting a taste of their own medicine. That's what they've been doing all game. Parkland said, hey, we can hold the ball too. Watch us do it. We want the last shot. Okay. Well, we apologize for technical difficulties. We apologize for the technical difficulties here, but a turn of events as Nazareth has the ball with 6 seconds remaining. Mason Keener at the line. This gym is electric right now. And Keener misses the first! I mean, the pressure got to him. Keener will attempt his second. Can he put Nazareth up one? And he missed both! Parkland will get the ball with 5 seconds left. Zaire Smaltz. And I think Parkland will call a timeout. Wow. So I apologize for technical difficulties. So we got 4.4 seconds remaining. This game is tied. It's been a tennis match. Oh my god. Koval with the heave with... Oh! And a 3 from Koval at the buzzer to win the game for Parkland! What a shot! The all-time scoring leader at Parkland wins the game with a 3! What a turn of events here at Parkland. It's been a tennis match all game back and forth. But at the final seconds, 4.4, Nick Koval wins the game to send Parkland to the EPC semifinals. And we will see them play next at the PP&L Center. What a game. Back and forth all game. Final seconds, Parkland drained the clock, and then Mason Keener was unable to convert on both of his foul shots, and then Nick Koval drains the shot. My brother always said this to me. He said pressure makes diamonds. Well, I think Nick Koval was a diamond made in pressure because he just drained that shot with 4.4 seconds remaining. Thank you for joining us. Have an amazing day. We'll see you next time.